For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Dylan Dilly, who made a name for himself on MTV's Making a Band 2, has been telling his life story on the We Are Flatbush podcast. Clips of the interview have been reshared via the Art of Dialogue social media pages and have currently been making its rounds online. Their conversation would touch on Diddy, his time on Making a Band, and what he's been up to since the reality show ended. The most recent clip has got fans talking about Dylan saying Dave Chappelle ruined his career. Now, if you all remember, back in 2024, when Chappelle's show was still on air, the comedian would parody the MTV show along with several of its participants. In his new interview, Dylan revealed that the sketch didn't have the positive impact on his career that he would have liked.
The top 5 rappers are Dylan. I'm well experienced. I never said that. Now, again, we could talk about the joke all day, but this is We Are Flatbush.
That's a fact.
And I gave you my history. So let's talk for real. When they did that, when comedians do these jokes, they say something that you said, and then they bust it and put it in their own way. But this is something that I didn't say at all. So I have no control over this. You said I'm top 5 rappers. You said I spit hot fire. I'm over here as a kid saying, what are they talking about?
He would admit that he saw some success after the sketch, like laughing at Craft Beer and Radio Show. Dylan would go on to explain that anytime he would send his music to DJs, they would recognize him only as the person Dave Chappelle made fun of. Once they realized this, they would pass on playing his songs, and Dylan elaborated by saying a similar situation would happen when he would encounter promoters. According to the interview, this all happened around 2005, and at the time, Dylan had a newborn to feed, but no one was calling.
This is legend now. I'm legend now. I'm f***ed up for what you just did, and you're not answering the phone. So everybody say, oh, you're boss now, man. You've gone through, man. You make it. How? At that time, no one picking up their phone. Not a one label. You had to sign to a record label, not one label. And I know all of them, so I'm calling them direct. That joke gone by. That joke took over.
Once viewers saw what Dylan had to say, it appears the majority of them didn't agree and thought Dylan failed to capitalize on the 15 minutes of fame. One Twitter on X would write, Dylan gotta take some accountability. The joke came from how he was acting on the show, like a diva. Another would offer their own opinion by saying, the skit did make the band look bad, but it was supposed to make Puff look ridiculous for putting these people through this nonsense that had nothing to do with making music. But I can see how it ruined the perception of how he would be viewed because it did make them look like a joke. Another social media user chimed in and added, Dylan could have leaned into the joke, claimed he's that nice by making hotter music and better choices. Instead, he let a couple of skits take over. Interestingly enough, Dylan didn't have the same energy for Chappelle when the two met back in 2017. According to OK Player, the two figures would finally meet each other for the first time ever. Dylan would post a picture of the two on his own social media while shouting out Dave and promoting his then upcoming album. The original Making the Band sketch on Chappelle's show first aired March of 2024. 20 years ago this month, and still remains a memorable classic. But what do you guys think of Dylan saying Dave Chappelle's impression of him on Chappelle's show burned his career to the ground? Is he right? Let us know in the comments below. Stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel. Check out Hype Market for all your cool and original merchandise. And for our YouTube viewers, if you like this story, send us a super thanks by hitting the button below, and you can tip us what you want to show your support. For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson.
What's happening? What's up? It's your boy Deanne Turner, and I'm here to tell you about this mic right here. This is the hottest mic in the world. Why? Because it's in Atlanta, Georgia, baby. And no other comedy scene is better than Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I've been to New York, I've been to California, I've been to Texas, I've even done comedy in Dubai. But Atlanta's comedy scene is the purest form of entertainment that you'll ever get. Some of the best comics have stepped on this stage, from OGs to up and coming, and they destroying the mic. I'm your host each and every week, D'Anthony Turner.
They worry about Epstein list, Puffy list gonna be f***ed up. They got TD Jakes in the beginning. I can imagine who gonna come out in March. Cause Bishop TD Jakes can't even go to church no more. Every time I see that, I think about some head. I walked in on my they said, what you want? I said, to be swallowed up.
Check it out for yourself. Either come to the city or catch us on TV, baby. Each and every week, Hype Mike, we destroying the mic.